Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh. Wa na'udzu billahi min shururi anfusina wa sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudilla lahu wa may yudlilhu fala hadiya lahu. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarika lahu. Wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Usikum wa iyaya awalan bittaqullah faqad fazal muttaqun. Qala Allah Ta'ala ba'dal a'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu taqullaha haqqa tuqatih wa la tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. Wa qala Allah aidan يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد فإن خير الكلام كلام الله وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار أو كما قال. Assalamu'alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To all the brothers and sisters, may the blessing and the mercy of Allah Rabbul Alameen, as the creator of the world, the creator of all of us, be upon all of us wherever you are. We are aware where we are today. We know we are still in the month of Shawwal, a month when you just fast for 6 days, you'll be rewarded by Allah Rabbul Alameen like you are fasting for the whole year, of course, plus Ramadan. And I personally believe that everybody have tried their best to do what they think they can. If you can't, don't worry, because this is optional. But compare with the intention, it's very important. You must make an intention first. Everything begins with the niyat, your intention. Brothers and sisters, we are aware that among us who are very healthy, among us who are not been well, who are sick, may Allah Rabbul Alameen cure those who are not well. Make them have fast recovery. Only Allah is the curer, the healer. Allah said in the Quran, "Iza maridtu fahuwa yashfin." When you are sick, remember at the end of the day, the one that will cure us, will heal our pain is Him, Allah Almighty. This is what we Muslims as believers must have, this faith in Him. And before you want to have that faith, of course, you must believe in Qada and Qadar. Without believing in Qada and Qadar is difficult. We keep on asking, excusing ourselves. Why? Why this happened? Small why to a big why. But we remember, the Prophet have taught us, if anything happen, not in our control, we all are aware, it's not in our control. Nobody who was healthy want to fall sick. Nobody. But things happen. Not only the young one, or the old one, or the poor one, everybody experience pain and sickness. Then the Prophet said, when this thing happen, don't forget Him, Allah, the one true God, by saying Qadr Allah wa ma sha'a fa'al. We all have been taught We all have been reminded, but we keep on forgetting. Now, the subject, the book that we have been referring to, believing in Qada and Qadar, have end. According to the book that we are referring, of course, the trial of the life will keep on going until we die. And there will be another trial in the grave until the day of judgment. But to learn how to believe in the article of faith and Qadar, we repeated from 2013 to 2019. We ended almost 1 week ago. But now I would like to invite all of us to reflect again. Anything we do, all the knowledge that we have been learning have no meaning if we have no adab. These are the things that I like to share with all the good brothers and sisters wherever you are. I believe all of us have spent a lot of time, effort to seek knowledge, day in, day out. And because of the lockdown, we have been exposed to so many online classes. Locally, globally, you just name it. Alhamdulillah, for the seeker of knowledge. But what I like to remind myself and all the students of knowledge, why are we seeking this knowledge? So that we are known to be the seeker of knowledge, so that we can tell people, I have learned this, learned that, I have qualified this, I have finished my diploma, my degree, that's all. What do we want? And this is very, very important, because whatever you do, brother and sister, have no value in the sight of God. There's value for you and me, value for the people around us, but no value from our Creator who gives us the knowledge. Amazing. It's very important to understand why. Why that can happen? Because no adab. Now let us go back to the basic. I always love to remind myself and all the good seeker of knowledge, student of knowledge, back to the basic. Just like what happened today, there's a lot of unrest here and there. Country who claim to be so civilized, democratic, the fighter, and the champion of freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of this and that, but there's no freedom. It's just word, lip service. The intention is not clear. Meaning, we all have been cheated by the hypocrites, by all the liars who claim to be a leader today, but they are lying to us day in, day out. Before they are in power, they are so humble, they listen to you. But when they are in authority, they don't know who you are now. Your right have no value to them. And that's why, back to adab, the ethic. The ethic of life. If you want to have your freedom, you respect the freedom of others. You want your right to be honored, you honor other people's right. This is what I always say. Go back to basic. Islam provides us the solution. Islam has proved to us for how long? For 10 centuries. Allahu Akbar. That we honor the basic rights of everyone. What is the basic right? I repeat, I've been talking about this many times, but I don't know how many of us remember. Hakul haya, the right to live. Every soul has the right to live. It's our freedom. We are born free. Of course, freedom must be guided again. It never means that you are free to do anything to anyone. No. Everything must be guided. Hakul haya, the right to live. Nobody has the right to say, because you are born black, you have no right to live. Because you are born blind, handicapped, you have no right to live. Every single human, even animals, have the right to survive. Hakul karama, the second hak. The right to be honored. Everybody has the right to be honored. Even you are poor, you have the right to be honored. Nobody has the right to humiliate you because you are poor. No one. The poor is there to balance out everything so that the rich know what to do. The ignorant is around so that the one who have knowledge know what to do. You have the rich, you have the poor. So the poor work for the rich and the rich pay the poor. You have the sick one, you have the doctor. So everyone is complementing each other. Don't be too arrogant. Hakul karama, the right to be honored. Number 3, hakul tamlik, the right to own certain property. If you're given a property, that is your right. Nobody have the right to steal it from you. Nobody. Number 4, hakul kasab, the right to be paid. If you work for it, you have the right to be paid. Nobody said, no, you are my slave. Yes, when you are a slave, it's a different situation. But we know there's no slavery now. Religion, Islam came and freed the slave. It's time to give back the right to the people. Because slavery did not start from religion, it started from people. People of arrogance. They thought that, they can force those who are weak to do anything they want. If not, they will use their force to punish them and turn people who are free now become their slave. Islam came to free the slave. Number 5, the right to seek knowledge, to learn. Education is the basic right. You cannot go to the higher level, whatever level. You cannot go to overseas, locally. In the Islamic tradition, culture, you seek knowledge from scholars, and you can get the knowledge free. The scholar is always in the masjid. The mosque is a center of learning. And anybody can come. Allah, free flow. Whoever want to contribute, welcome. Whoever don't have the means, just listen and learn. Number 6, hakul amal, the right to work. Based on your experience, the knowledge you have the right to be anywhere. If you have the skill of an engineer, a doctor, a lawyer, you can work in all the firms that exist that cater for your skill. You cannot say, oh no, because you look different than me, you are different color. No, no. I only appoint employee who have the same color. There is your choice, but you cannot stop me from practicing what I know. And the last one, haqqul khurriya, the right to choose. Nobody can force you to eat something that you dislike, to wear something that you dislike. You have the right to choose what you want to eat, what you want to dress. I have the right to choose what to eat, what to drink, what to do. And everybody must learn basic, go back to basic. Then you feel peace, harmony. Allahu Akbar. Brothers and sisters, thing that I like to invite all of you back on every Wednesday is to focus on the etiquette related to ourself and our religion. As Muslims, we all believe in the great importance of intention that is important for the remainder of our deeds. Maybe in the early stage of our life, we don't have any intention. We just do what we want to do. We don't care. This is what I want. This is what I like. But it's time for us to make sure we have the right intention, because that is where the value comes in. Without the intention, there's no future for us in our hereafter. We know what the Prophet had reminded us from the first hadith, innamal a'malu binniyat, in Sahih Bukhari. That Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu anhu, Amirul Mu'minin, the second caliph of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, say, I heard sami'tu Rasulullah yaqul, I heard directly from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he said, innamal a'malu binniyat. Indeed, all actions are but driven by intention. And for everyone is what he intended. That's how the ending. If you don't have the good intention in the beginning, you don't have a good ending. If there's no good intention in the beginning, there's nothing good at the end. And that's why there's another hadith, the Prophet said, innamal a'malu bil khawatim. Remember in Sahih Bukhari too, that the most important deeds to make sure whether we have a good ending or not is our end result. How do we end our day? How do we end our work? How do you end your life? That means a lot to us, to everyone who wants to have a good future in Akhirah. In Surah Bayyinah, verses 5, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Surah Bayyinah, Surah 98, وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. Allah is telling us, and they were commanded, all of us were commanded, not but they should worship Allah and worship none but Him alone. Yeah? With a sincere intention. You do it purely for Him. No other hidden agenda. In Surah 39, Surah Zumar, verses 11, Allah reaffirm again, Qul inni umirtu an a'budallah mukhlisan lahu din. Say, O Muhammad, verily I am commanded to worship Allah alone, by obeying Him and doing all the religious deeds sincerely, mukhlisin. Allahu Akbar. That's why you see all the example from the Prophet, the first Caliph, the second, the third, the fourth, because of their commitment, their sincerity. Allahu Akbar. Until today, everybody remember that. In a good way. We do remember someone too, but in a bad way. Allahu Akbar. Remember what the Prophet also remind us, Inna Allaha la yanzuru ila suwarikum wa amwalikum wa innama yanzuru ila qulubikum wa a'malikum. The Prophet now is telling us from Sahih Bukhari and Muslim, certainly Allah does not look at your shape, how you look, tall, short, big, small, white, black, no. Nor your wealth. Human always look and value a person from their color sometimes. But Allah said there is no value in your color. It's just another color. If you go to a garden, you only find white flower. I don't think you enjoy looking at all the flower, just white. You need some black rose, yellow, red there. Allahu Akbar. And that's why they say black is beautiful. Black is elegant. Allahu Akbar. You have a whole movie today in Hollywood, The Man in Black. Why they use this word black? Because every color has its own value. If you do not know how to value color, you are color blind. May Allah guide all of us. That's why I said we need guidance. Allah will not look into our wealth. Human, of course, we value a person based on what car he's driving, what kind of dress he's dressing, what brand, what shoes, what watch, what type of phone, what kind of house he has. Low cost, medium cost, high cost, terrace house, link house, bungalow, villas. Of course, there is some value for us, for you and me. There is some value. But the Prophet is saying Allah don't value that. But what that value to God Almighty, wa innama yanzuru ila qulubikum wa a'malikum, is what is in our heart. Look into our heart. What is the color of the heart? You will know all of us have the same color. So this starts. This that is hidden. No one knows except you, me, myself, and Allah. You can be so sweet in your words, but what is in your heart, no one knows. Who knows? You know. But if you are hypocrite, you know where is your ending. But if really you are talking from your heart and your heart is pure, sincere, honest, then you will see the result. And the result is always good. You will never have a bad ending if you start from the good heart. Of course, problem is there, brother and sister. Sometimes I agree with you, sometimes I disagree with you, but that is common. As long as you don't cause harm to others, this is a matter of my feeling is okay. I like this food, I dislike that word. I disagree with you. And that's okay. You can disagree in many things. But what is right is right. Justice is justice. You cannot disagree with that. That everybody have rights. You cannot disagree with that. Now, what is very important, brothers and sisters, looking at the heart is looking at the intention. Heart is just like a piece of flesh inside our body. But what when the Prophet talk about the heart is what is our intention. You may fast for what? To cut down your body weight, body fat, when you get that result. That's all you want because that's what you want. You pray for what? To do some exercise for my back, for my knee, then you get that. But if you do for Allah, you get everything. Allahu Akbar. You have your money, your wealth. If you use your wealth to serve Allah's deen, to help the poor, purely for Allah, to help the needy, Alhamdulillah, then Allah is sure to value your work, your deeds, and in the hereafter, you will see all the good results because of your good intention. And that is why in Islam, remind us that the intention is the driving force and the motivating force behind your deeds. A person who has the right intention, he will keep on giving the best, and that you will know. If you are very calculative, selfish, stingy in doing what you do, then you know. Yeah, you don't have that force. Your intention is not good. But when you have the good intention to serve for the sake of Allah, anything for Allah, you are ready. Anything for Allah. I am always with day, night, no problem. It's like, you know, when we have this COVID-19 in the beginning, you have a group of people, the frontliner, day and night. They're ready to serve. But if their intention is for Allah, Alhamdulillah, they have received a lot of reward. They have accumulated rewards that nobody knows. It's uncountable. Only Allah knows. Because they are there to serve, to help those who are sick, those who are affected. And they have, you can see in the picture, I know it is exposed to every one of us, nurses, doctor. Any moment, any 5-10 minutes they will just doze off. They are so tired. But for a good cause. Allahu Akbar. May Allah reward those who have the right intention. For those who don't have the right intention, it's time for us to look into this very carefully before it's too late. Our Prophet ﷺ also reminds us, Man hamma bi hasanatin walam ya'malha kutibat lahu hasanah. Allahu Akbar. Look at the value about our intention. Just having right intention. He, the Prophet said, who seriously considered doing a good deed, who really want to do something good, not just thinking, talking about it, but no intention. He had the intention. Very seriously, he considered, I am going to do this. I am going to give my best. I'm ready for it. I'm just waiting for the call. By having that intention, even did not do it yet, We are not able to do. The call is not there yet, but I'm ready. It's like a student waiting for their teacher, for his instruction, the leader or the public waiting. Waiting for the order from the leader. Like the ma'mum waiting for the instruction of the imam. When the imam, Allahu Akbar, then all ma'mum, Allahu Akbar, have to follow. Because you have the intention to follow. Follow the right thing, of course. The right way. Then even while you're waiting, your time was not there yet, you are not able to do it yet, will have one good deed recorded for him. See the value of a good intention? Even without doing it, but because you seriously consider of doing it, then the reward is given already. When you act upon it, it increased to 10 times. Allahu Akbar. See the value? Just because of the intention. But when there's no intention, there's no value. Allahu Akbar. You can differentiate between the intention of the parent to the children and children to the parent. There's a lot of difference. The parent is ready to give and keep on giving. Anytime when something went wrong, abnormal to the children, immediately the parent is going to act on it. They don't take this thing lightly. They are very serious to make sure that you have the best. But how about our intention now? When we're grown up, we are somebody, our parent is nobody, just our parent. How do you treat them? How do you respond to their needs? Very different. They respond to your needs immediately. Seriously, we don't do that. Intention. Here, let me end today's reminder with this beautiful saying from our Prophet ﷺ. We have been sharing with you some of his saying, some of the words of Allah, and now the saying of our Prophet ﷺ. The Prophet ﷺ mentioned, An-nasu arba'atun. Arba'atun. There are 4 types of people. Now let us look into this and check which types we are in. Number 1, Rajulun ata'Allah. Atahullahu azza wa jalla ilman wa malan. Fahuwa ya'malu bi ilmihi fi malihi. The first group is a person whom Allah has given knowledge and wealth. Allahu Akbar. Knowledge and wealth. Why knowledge comes first? Because when you have knowledge, you know how to use your wealth, how to organize your wealth. If you don't have knowledge, you just have wealth, people can cheat you. People can manipulate you. People can take you for a ride. They know you have money. Oh, you are my best friend. You are the best. You are the best because they want your money. But when you have knowledge, you will not be cheated easily. Sometimes you've been cheated, but not that easy. Because the knowledge protects you. So that's why knowledge always comes first. Al-ilm qabla amal wal qawl. Knowledge take the front, the first role before you want to say anything or do anything. He acts with respect to his wealth based on his knowledge. You have the money, but you make use of your money, your wealth, for good cause, for very constructive project, positive activities. But a lot of people use their wealth for a lot of bad activities. They use money to make more money, and they don't care who is going to suffer. They don't care whether they will cause a lot of destruction to others. They don't care. They can destroy a family. They don't care. What they want is money, make money. But a righteous person, guided person, he uses his money to serve, to help, to develop the people, the community, the country. That's what they will do. Not to destroy, not to cause unrest and oppress others. Because of money, I can buy people to oppress another people. No, don't do that. I can corrupt the system so that I can do anything, and the law cannot come after me because I have money. I can buy politicians. I can buy all the system. Why must you misuse your money? Why must you think of corrupting others? Why must you think of oppressing others? Why do you think of that? How do you feel if other people have the same intention like you? I don't think you're happy. It may not happen to you, but it happened to your family member. Are you happy? I don't think you are happy. The first one, a man whom or person whom Allah have given him knowledge and wealth, and he used both of these with respect in the right way. The knowledge is not to cheat others, to manipulate others, but to teach others to have knowledge, to be alert, to know what is right, what is wrong, so that they also can safeguard themselves. And the wealth, you are there to help whoever need help, who really need help. You are there to help them. Number two, a person say that if Allah had given him or her similar to what he gave the first person, he would have acted in the same manners. We are nobody. We don't have knowledge. We don't have wealth. But when you look at the person who have knowledge and wealth, you have this intention. If Allah will give me what Allah have gave him, I will be like him. I will do like him. I will do more than what he can do. By having that intention, Allahu Akbar, you get reward from Allah. Even you don't have the mean yet, but because you had the good intention, you have the reward. Allahu Akbar. The reward for both of them will be the same, the Prophet said. Allahu Akbar. The third person is whom Allah gave wealth, but he does not give knowledge. Allah gave him a lot of property. You see, a lot of children been pampered because their parents are wealthy, so they don't work hard anymore. They don't want to learn. They don't want to study. They say, I have the money. What is that? I'm the boss of this company. I just do what I want. Allah gives wealth, but He does not give knowledge. Therefore, He spends His money according to His or her desire. Allah gives you wealth, but without knowledge, you become arrogant. You spend like nobody business. Because you have the money. You don't have the knowledge. You don't know when to spend, when not to spend. You don't know when to give, when you are not supposed to give. Because you don't have the knowledge. People come with sweet words. You just, and praise you, khalas. Immediately, whatever the person wants, you give. But when you have knowledge, people can say anything. But you know how to value their words. Why are he saying this to me? Is he trying to corrupt me? To please me? For an agenda? Because you have the knowledge will give you some sign, will trigger you to think, why? Why he praised me so much? I don't know this person. I've never seen him before. And then when you want to be praised you want to praise somebody, you should know the person. At least you interact with them. Yeah, you have seen them before. Then you know how to value a person. No, but this one is here just to praise you, to corrupt your mind. And because you have the money, you don't worry, my best man, you are the boss, the best boss in the world. So they'll give you all the title you want. You want to be boss? Okay, you are my boss. And I open a shop, I also name, this is my boss. The shop also, you put a name, my boss. You can say anything you like, but if you are a man of knowledge, you are very careful. Who are you referring to this name? To you? No. Don't use my name without my permission. Can you imagine if you are a Muslim or you are wealthy, you have authority and these people come, oh my boss, I will give you, I name my shop, but that shop is a bar selling liquor. But my boss, are you proud that they are telling the people that you own, you support this business? I don't know, I'm just asking all of us. So when you had the knowledge will protect. But what kind of knowledge? Pure knowledge. Keep your intention pure. Keep your mind pure. What is pure knowledge? Today people are very confused. Based on our value, when you have a BA, wow, you are better than people don't have a BA. When you have an MA, you have a better than the people who have a BA. You have a PhD. Oh, you are a PhD, man. And then they forget the value. Their value is your paper, not what is in your heart. And you start to mislead others based on that paper. Because I'm so and so, I can say anything I like. I can say, I can do anything because I had the knowledge. To the extent now you question Allah's knowledge. You question the saying of the Prophet. What kind of knowledge is that, brother and sister? Are you telling us that you know better than God? You understand things better than the Prophet, the messenger of God? Na'uzubillah. See what happened to the early nation. They thought they know better than the God of Moses, and Moses, God punished them. They thought they know better than the God of Jesus, and Jesus, they failed. They thought they know better than the God of Noah, and Noah, they were destroyed. They thought they know better than God of Lut and Prophet Lut. They are gone. And they are a great nation too, brother and sister. Don't think that we are the great. They are before us. They are nations who are greater than us. But it's gone. We never learn. That is why Allah reminds us about our heart. Because intention comes from the heart. Allah said, وَلَقَدْ زَرَعْنَا لِجَهَنَّمْ كَثِيرًا مِنَ الْجِنِّ وَالْإِنسِ. Indeed, we prepare hell, fire, for the jinn and the human. لَهُمْ قُلُوبٌ. I give them heartless people. لَا يَفْقَهُونَ بِهَا. They don't feel for others. How can you be a leader when you don't feel for the other, the one you are leading? You become a leader because of the people who work you up there. And you forget them. Feel for them. Wow. This is important. Lahum qulubun, I give the heartless. Walahum azanun la yasma'una biha. Walahum a'yunun la yubsiruna biha. I give them the heart, I give them the hearing, but they hear not. They don't care. Whatever they hear from the right ear, it just come out from the left. Now things go in. If you have a heart problem and the machine signal is straight, you're going to end. But when you keep on, you're moving this direction, up, down, in, out, there is a life. There is a chance. There is a future. We hear what God said to us in the Old Testament, New Testament, the Last Testament, the Quran. But we don't care. We act like it's nothing to do with me. Yes. Everything has to do with you and me and all of us. وَلَهُمْ أَعْيُنٌ لَا يُبْصِرُونَ. I give them the eye to see what happened to the early nation. Even Hollywood came up with movies about what happened in the early history. You can see the movie if you believe in the movies. I think we also do believe somewhere, because it's not easy to come out with a movie. You must have some reference somewhere to start with something. Allah, what happened to us? We know what happened to the early nation, but we never learn. So when we don't learn, history repeats. You cause unrest. Why must we do that? Why must we allow a small group of people to cause the problem to the majority? It's better for us to get together and say to this small mutiny, the tiny group, it's time for you to rest. Leave us alone. Take a rest. Don't disturb our life anymore. Enough is enough. We have to say it. You can see what is happening around the world. If we keep quiet, then the dictatorship, the arrogant leader will use whatever they have to oppress and exploit others. Don't we know that the world is for everybody? Everybody have enough. God have given us enough. Why are we so greedy, selfish, crazy? Because of the heart. What did Allah say? The people who have heartless, who have eye they can see, they still humiliate, they still allow injustice to happen in front of them, and they say they are the lawmaker. The law is to protect the right of the people, and they do not protect them. Then, you know what did God say to this group of people? To us, wow, these are the best group of people. To God, Allah said, Ulaikal kal an'am, they are like cattle. They are like animals. Balhum adallu, they are worse than animals. Allah. We are so blessed. Allah has given us all the guidance in the Quran to guide us, to tell us what is right, what is wrong, what to do, what you're not supposed to do. So all of us will have a good beginning and good ending. You can sleep in peace. You can rest in peace. When your children walk out from the house to go for shopping, to go to school, you have peace. You know they are safe because the environment is safe. Their right is being honored, being protected by the law, by the system. There's nothing to worry. But today, everybody is worrying. You don't feel safe. You don't feel secure. Just because of how you look. Because of your color. What can we do? It's not we who choose. Do the white choose to be white? You didn't choose. Allah said, you become white, you are white. And sometimes the white don't like white. They like to be a bit brownie. So they go under the sun. They had a sun bath sometimes. But everything there's a reason. The one who can work very hard under the heat, under the burning sun, are the black people. People who are black skin, tough skin. Everything there's a reason. So don't look down upon anybody. We glorify this mutiny group who are crazy towards power and corrupted the people, cause unrest, exploit the weak. And we forget that this group that we glorify, Allah said they are like cattle, animals, and worse than that. فَيَقُولُ الرَّجُلُ, the fourth group, the third one I have remind you, brothers and sisters, is a person whom Allah give them wealth, property, money, but no knowledge. So he will just spend his money, use his money according to his or her desire. Khalas. Where the money can be utilized to help so many poor people, feed so many hungry people, but he don't care. No value. Humans have no value to them. And sometimes strange things happen in our life, I've seen, I know true or not, Allahu Alam. Just to taste one strawberry fruit. It can cost you thousands of ringgit dollar. But some people will go for it because they have money. But can you imagine how long can the taste last in your throat? Just one strawberry. But if you can use that money for one strawberry, can you use the same money to help the poor and the needy? Which one is better? I don't know. You value. You can survive, yeah, without taking that strawberry. There are so many strawberries, but because you want to spend on that, people can just name a price. It's up to them. Business is up to my price, and you can negotiate with me. But sometimes you see our value is very different. The last man, the last group of people say that if Allah had given him what he had given that person, he would have acted in the same manner. Then the Prophet said, فَهُمَا فِي الْوِزْرِ سَوَاءٌ. Both of them have the same burden upon them. The first group, you remember, a person who Allah gave knowledge and wealth, and he utilized his knowledge and wealth in the right way, for the right cause, for the right intention, to help each other. And you have the second group who don't have anything like you and me maybe. But we have the same feeling. If Allah will give me like how He gave that person, I will be like him. Allahu Akbar. Because of the good intention in you, brother and sister, Allah rewards you. No, we are like in the same group. But now the third group, Allah gave him wealth, no knowledge, not guided by the knowledge, the pure knowledge. What Allah said is pure, what Prophet Muhammad said is pure. Not what we say is correct. What we say that do not contradict Allah and the Prophet. Alhamdulillah. Like all the Prophet, they have the intelligence, the knowledge, but they never contradict what God said. If this is the commandment of God, that is what they will say, and they leave it to God. We are not here to twist and turn like today. The little knowledge we have, we are nobody compared with the Prophet and the Messenger. But you see, we are so corrupted with our knowledge. Because people praise us so high that we thought that now I can do anything I like, I can say anything I want. I can interpret, I can talk on behalf of God now. Na'uzubillah. Do you think you know better than Allah? Na'uzubillah. Feeling, desire is very, very destructive. We should humble ourselves. This is what Allah said. Allah knows better, my brother, my sister. You just have to believe. Whatever Allah wants us to do is the best for us. Whatever He forbids is the best. That's all. Simple. But you open the door of gray area. What is bad? A lot of people before us also use the same approach, but use their own idea to misinterpret, to try to make it rational to them. They are gone. And now, History repeat. People who feel that they have all this knowledge now, they are the professor, they can say anything. Now you know the third group, first, second, Alhamdulillah, the third group, Allah give them wealth, no knowledge. So they will use whatever they have, just follow their whim and desire, nothing else. And they start to corrupt people with their money. And so people also can easily be corrupted. They start to, oh, you are the best. Everybody is praising you because you buy them over. And you have the last group who also had the intention, back to intention. They don't have anything. Neither they have wealth, neither they have knowledge, but the third group, they have wealth without knowledge, the right knowledge to guide them so that they can use their wealth for a good cause, for a better development that can help the country, help the people. Allahu Akbar. But the third, fourth one, nothing. But just have feeling, the intention. If God will give me the same that He have given to that person, the third group, I will be like him. I will spend like him. I will corrupt the people like him. I will use money to do anything I want. You know. What did the Prophet say at the ending? Both will be in the same boats. Even you are not doing anything yet, brother and sister, but you have the intention, serious intention, that you want to be like them. Why must we follow the wrong group? I believe all of us who are wise, learned person, intelligent person, people of science and technology today, I don't think we want to have that ending. So we hope, may Allah Rabbul Alameen help all of us to have the right intention. And again, like I said, I'm going to bring all of you back after finishing the book of Qada and Qadar to the book of Adab, learning again. Check, recheck, refresh ourselves. Whether what we are doing, what we have been learning so long, is helping us to become better, more guided, more humble, more pure in our intention. Or we are just the same person, easily be influenced by others, easy be corrupted by others, easy to respond to all this suspicious thing, where Allah have warned us, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu istanibu katsiran minal zann inna ba'da zanni is. Stay away from suspicious thing. When you hear people say, whisper, say something about something, don't entertain, brother and sister. We have so many things to look into, to better ourselves. Why must we allow all this whisper to come and disturb our ear, our mind, our heart, and start to create more sin and lies to another person? But if the person is clear-cut, is bad, people will know. Each time when they talk, we always talk bad about others, then you know. Good person don't talk bad about others. He always like to talk the good of others. If a person who say, I'm good, but he always like to talk bad about others, you should be guided, brother and sister. You have the knowledge. Why must you entertain? And why must you keep on listening to these people? Just stay away. It's terrible. Minazon, stay away from all this kind of speech. That's what Islam wants us. You remember the saying of the Prophet? I always remind a lot of people, last Ramadan, this Ramadan also. Da ma yaribuka ila ma la yaribuk. Stay away from gray area. People talking, whispering, stay away. Because the pure knowledge will not allow you to do this. Pure knowledge will guide you. If somebody is wrong, what should we do? Help him. Correct him. That's why Allah said, you are not supposed to entertain all the suspicious kind of whisper. And then, وَلَا تَجَسَّسُوا, you cannot spy on one another. وَلَا يَخْتَ بَعْضُكُمْ بَعْضًا, you cannot backbite, gossip. All these are bad, but we just love to entertain all this. Why, brothers? Are we having the right knowledge? Is our feeling correct? Is our intention, our heart is good? The answer is from you. You can give the answer, brothers and sisters. And this is what we would like to end for today's talk. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help all of us to become a better person. Starting from here. Not my chest, inside the heart. And when you start to look into that carefully, seriously, brother and sister, then you can understand yourself better, where you are now. Which level you are in now, you will know. But most of the time, we overlook that is inside. We just care about what is outside. Anything goes wrong with our skin, quickly we look for medication. Oh, why my color? Why the pain? Why it's so rough? You want to make your skin smooth. Anything outside, we pay a lot of intention. I want to go for a facial, for this scrub, that scrub. But what is in your heart? We hardly look into it, brother and sister. I don't know you agree with me or not, but I always feel like that. And because of that, we are busy looking at others. But when you have this self-reflection, it helps you a lot, brother and sister. Life is short. We don't want to create a lot of sin to ourselves. The jassasu, and also yaktabatukum ba'da, gossip, backbiting. No. Enough is enough. We're moving forward. Whoever still have that kind of problem and they don't overcome it, New Year have no value. Eid al-Fitr have no value. Because we are still the old we never move forward. The more you learn, the more arrogant you are, judgmental you are. Something is wrong. How to become better? Check our heart. When this have problem, everything goes wrong. When this is good, everything come in place. Allahu Akbar. To the young, to the old, to the rich, to the poor, to the public, to the leader, to the scholar, to the student of knowledge. May Allah help all of us and guide us all and forgive us. Something I like to share. When you are asleep, suddenly you wake up in the middle of the night for any reason. please remember Allah. Like what the Prophet have taught us by saying, La ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah, lahul mulku, lahul hamdu, wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Follow up with Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. And then ask Allah, Allahumma qfirli. Allahumma qfir, oh Allah, forgive me. Allah is sure to forgive you. And when Allah forgives us, Allah will help us to purify our heart because we want to change. May Allah help us, brothers and sisters. And we like to call upon all the brothers and sisters to don't forget to keep on praying for our brothers, our sisters who are not been well. Sister Fauzian, very dear sister to us. Yeah, may Allah give her the strength, the energy, the patience to go through all the tests that she's been going through until today. Yeah, in and out the hospital. Yeah, all these are Allah's trial on her. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, brothers and sisters, guide all of us so that we try our best to remember one another with good faith. And also let us don't forget to pray for the nephew of one of our brother, Dr. Johan. The name of the nephew, Abdul Ramzi bin Abdul Rahim, who is having a stroke. We know that every sickness there is a cure except death and old age. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us accept our prayer for Sister Fauza David and all of the brothers and sisters whose name I cannot remember at this point of time, but I do hear on and off from my Jama'ah, so and so is not well. May Allah help them. May Allah make them have fast recovery, strengthen their iman, make their heart keep on remembering Allah Rabbul Alameen. And so also to Abdul Ramzi bin Abdul Rahim. Jazakallahu khair for all the brothers and sisters who is doing the prayer, for responding to this prayer, that I just invite all of you to do so. Now I'm going for the Q&A, inshaAllah. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to Sister Tara from Colorado, US. May Allah bless you, sister, because you have been very consistent in following our enrichment program. Yeah, Allahu Akbar. It's very interesting for people so far away and the time zone is so different, but they are very istiqamah. Allahu Akbar. These are people who value knowledge. Assalamu'alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Can you please tell me if a man and a woman committed zina and a woman got pregnant, then the man married the pregnant woman, is that marriage valid? And the kid that born in that marriage, that is the best thing to do. If you are the cause, that is the best thing to do. Take responsibility and move on. Close the case. It's proven that this child belonged to them. Mistake done by the adult, but not the baby. We should not punish them. When they repent, they take up their responsibility. Alhamdulillah. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for the talk. In Islam, there are 2 times in the day when we are advised not to sleep. What if a person is not well and continues sleeping during that period? You can, no problem. There are times that we are not encouraged. It's not that you are not allowed to sleep. When you are sleepy, then you have to sleep. When you are hungry, you have to eat. Even the time is not the right time, but there is a time you are so sleepy. Even the time, like the Prophet said, when the prayer is in and Food is prepared, you are hungry, eat first. You pray later. You need to respond to the body too, but you cannot make it as a habit. Yeah? You can when you need. When the need is there. Brother Peter, Alhamdulillah. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Is it part of the sunnah to recite Al-Fatiha before going to sleep? There is no clear hadith on that, if I'm not wrong here. Yeah? But there is dua that the Prophet recite and recommend us to recite. Yeah, like Bismikallahumma amutu wa ahya, the three kul, ayatul kursi, the last two ayat of Surah Al-Baqarah. Yeah, these are the things that is very clear from the hadith of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. But other than that, if a person wants to keep on reciting the verses of Allah before they go to sleep, you're all welcome. You're all welcome to remember Allah as much as you can. Yeah? Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all the brother or sister who have been offering salam. May the peace and the blessing and the mercy of Allah be upon all of you. And since there's, I pray and hope that Allah Rabbul Alameen will make it easy for all of us. And please remember us in your prayer too. We'll remember all of you, especially Sister Tara, Sister Farida Osman. They are all from US. And may Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala make us connected to one another here to the hereafter. And may Allah give us a good ending and enter all of us to Jannatul Firdaus Al-A'la. And for those who are seeking for the truth, don't forget to look into the Quran. The Quran is here to guide you to the truth. The Quran is here to tell you what that God has chosen for us. So sad. Until today, a lot of people do not know what God has chosen for us. We know what we want to choose. We know what people choose for us, but we never even ask what God Almighty has chosen for us, the true God. It's time for you to look for the truth. And the truth is for the seeker of truth. May Allah guide us, bless us, protect our family, and grant us health and wealth, cause knowledge, so that all of us will know how to utilize our wealth, our health to serve Allah and fellow mankind. May Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala accept all our good deeds. May Allah help us to have good intention and replace all our bad feeling, bad intention with all the good and the constructive intention with the right niyat. Innamal a'malu binniyat. Remember, everything starts from your heart, your intention. And then, innamal a'malu bil khawatim. Your ending will be determined by your beginning. If your beginning is good, Allah will help us to have a good ending. May Allah give all of us a good beginning and good ending. Allahumma khtim lana bil husnil khatima wa la tahtim alayna bis su'il khatima. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله العالمين. Again, brother and sister, every Wednesday our class will be focused on the basic again about our adab, the ethic of ourselves towards Allah, towards the Prophet, towards the Book of Allah, what we believe, and ourselves, family, and so on. See you again soon. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.